UPK. Started out of 1 West 125th Street in Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. Since 1969, we have been teaching blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians the truth of the Bible. And we are located right here, St. Louis, Missouri, 5261 Delmar Boulevard in Suite A. And each and every Friday, last Friday of each month, we have a food and clothing drive right here, 5261 Delmar Boulevard, Suite A, right in St. Louis, Missouri. And if you have any, you want to make a donation or you need info, call 314-723-2231 or 314-393-0430. Every Sunday, that is, I repeat, every Sunday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. We have the most controversial radio show that hits St. Louis, Sharpen the Sword Radio, hosted by Captain the Goggle Bar, right here. Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, right here, every Sunday, 11 to 1, Central Standard Time. The call-in number, you got any questions or comments, you want to give feedback on the dumb meme of the week, call in to 712-832-8330, and the access pin is 910-1409. And tonight's class numbers are, you want to participate or you just want to listen in, put your phone on mute. You got a question, say Salaki and unmute. 712-832-8330. And the second line is 605-562-0400. And to participate in tonight's class is 825-1636. And Salakia, we are not affiliated with no Hebrew Israelite group or any Israelite group on the planet.
That's
I don't see any questions or comments. You see any online? We'll get right into the topic then. This is part 2 of the topic that your pastor is a crook. You know, in ISUPK, we believe it wholeheartedly, and we teach our people to stop being in league with these people. You know, they are one of the most evil groups of people on the planet. Even though he shave all the hair off his face, he say smooth things out of his mouth, you know, to make you feel good when you know you've been wicked and evil yourself. You know, he give you a dose of bad medicine. That's what he do. He like a witch doctor. You come to him for some help and some healing, and he give you a bunch of lies, and that don't lead you to nothing but death and destruction. You know what I'm saying? The pastor is a crook. He is a greedy, disgusting crook. You know, he sets up black men and women to do disgusting acts. You know what I'm saying? Sexually or whatnot. But he's setting you up to be destroyed by the oppressor. You know, those are the customs of the oppressor. You know what I'm saying? Like one of the officers brought out in class today in New York. I mean in Chicago, that you know these people are the same people who used to eat and drink out of the great granddaddy skulls. You know what I'm saying? They use when they die, they use your they use your skull for a sippy cup. You know, has joined. These are these disgusting people who you see that are so lily white and this, that, and the third. But if they go out and lay in the grass, they get ticks like a dog. You know, these same people. But the Most High got these people as a punishment towards us because we disobey His law, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
You know, all we got to do is come back into the law, statutes, and commandments. You know, under Commander General Yohana, the ISUPK, and we will get out of this condition called hell.
That's right.
Hell is a condition. It is not a place underground. It is not this guy ain't down here. This guy right here is a lie. You know what I'm saying? This guy right, I'm gonna pull this guy all the time now. This guy right here, he is Figment, Dante's Inferno. It's a play. It was a comedy, a play by Heathen. You know what I'm saying? And there's no truth in it. It's a damn lie. So we're gonna get out of hell, which is the barrios, the ghettos, and the reservations. That's hell. You know what I'm saying? And it's the hell for our people. All the rest of these nations are in heaven. You know, but the pastor being such a dirty, disgusting crook, he gonna keep the lie going.
Right.
He gonna keep you asleep. He gonna keep you believing that you can do bad all week, but go to church on Sunday and give him some money, and everything gonna be all right. You know, Jesus Christ gonna come back, and well, Christians don't even believe Christ is coming back. They believe they going up. They believe they gonna go up and meet Christ, and he gonna give 1 billion people a hug. You know what I'm saying? That's what he was. But the scriptures say Most High Christ don't love everybody. You know what I'm saying? Christ came to save His people. You know, that's possessive. That's self-explanatory. He came to save a specific group of people.
Right.
You know, and these are the same people that you see in the ISUPK.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Could be you too. If you swallow your pride, get in this school, and come under the tutelage of these priests and prophets. But yet and still, you want to be stuck on stupid. You want to be done full of bubble gum. You know what I'm saying? And listening to the pastor and the oppressor, who is the devil the Bible speaks of, and stay in a state of destruction. You want to stay in a path of destruction. You want to stay on that path. You know, like I said, he's setting us up. You know what I'm saying? This pastor, this pimp. He's setting us up to be pimp. You know, pimp by the injustice system.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the prisons right now. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you don't catch coronavirus while you're in there, because you dang sure ain't finna get no medical assistance up in there if you were black, Hispanic, or Native American.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're not finna get nothing. But if you had a little paper right now, you probably could get some justice or some let loose right about now if you had a little money. But scratch that. You need the Most High in Christ in your corner. You know what I'm saying? And you will be delivered from those cages, from that hell that the injustice system has set up for us. The revolving door. You know, when you're 16 years old, they waiting on you to walk outside the house so they can put a bag of crack on you and put you in the system.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That good old free case. You know, I know as I was growing up, sidebar, so many people that cops straight told them, I can't wait for you to turn 17.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And cause you can't catch me doing no crime.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna take it upon your personal self and your personal feelings just to send me to prison anyway.
Yep.
You know?
Right.
And that's the mark of the beast, man. You know what I'm saying? Mark of the beast ain't no damn chip in your head on your forearm. You know what I'm saying? So you can't go buy no ramen noodles or no frozen pieces. That's a lie. You know what I'm saying? If you believe that, you belong in the unconscious community. You know what I'm saying? That's what they believe in.
Right.
They believe in everything. 5G. You know what I'm saying? If 5G was making everybody have a corona, then why those third world countries with the coronavirus, they ain't got no damn 5G.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How the hell they got it? You know what I'm saying? Good night. You believe any damn thing the oppressor tell you. You know what I'm saying? That's why you being pimped by these nations.
That's
right
right.
now, all these nations, they got the face masks.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't even find the mask I needed for the class for us. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna purchase them today, but they got all different kinds. They selling them so fast. You know what I'm saying? Our people so scared.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They can't go nowhere to buy them in bulk themselves. So they going to the corner stores, got all the face masks and stuff right now. You know what I'm saying? The gas station. You know, and all these nations got these face masks, but they pimping us off these face masks right now. Nations pimping us, you know what I'm saying? I'm still seeing naked being pimped by the Chinese restaurants. I see a handful of them still open, and the ones that still open, they running off in them. You see everybody in the world pulling up. You know what I'm saying? They steady eating lo mein. You got to get up off that lo mein.
Right.
Before they get that corona mein. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Stay up out of Bing Lu and Charmaine, man. Stay up out of there, man. You know what I'm saying? Then churches and the oppressors got us being pimped by our women. You know what I'm saying? They pimping us bad, man. The coldest with the stimulus and the child support. That's big pimping, man. God, man, woo. You know what I'm saying? I see a bunch of sisters online. You know what I'm saying? They shopping for everything. You know, everything but the right thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of breaking bread with that man who ain't gonna do nothing but help you in the long run, you online and you shopping, and you out in the streets, and yeah, I see the lines at them beauty shops, not the salons, but the stores.
Mm-hmm.
The stores back popping, baby. They stayed in the house for like 2 weeks. 2.5 weeks.
Right.
And they right back get them lashes, man. They on them lashes. They on that weave. You know what I'm saying? Getting pimped by these nations, man. You know what I'm saying? Our women putting brothers out. They getting them little checks, what, $1,200, $500 a kid?
Mm-hmm.
Man, what if you got 6, 7 kids? You pay.
Right.
You know?
So like it also and they unemployment, they ain't.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They unemployment.
All of that, and down here unemployment, they decided to give them $6 more, so they get $900 on top of the stimulus.
Yeah. Unemployment kicking in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody looking at each other with their nose turned up right now. You know what I'm saying? People who normally didn't get a lot of money or had a couple thou wows. You know what I'm saying? They got some thou wows right now. You know what I'm saying? People who ain't normally had no cars, they buying cars. You know what I'm saying? But that's only bringing struggle and strife because the households ain't together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And money, the little money, it helped, but it also is helped divide the father and the mother because they can't get along because of these Christian pastors and these pimped out oppressors. You know what I'm saying? And right now, you got to be a fool to listen to the pimp in the pulpit, man. You got to be a damn fool if you go back to church after the summer hit and supposedly the heat supposed to kill the corona a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It supposed to the heat supposed to do something to the virus or whatnot. But we also all know that the virus keep changing.
Mm-hmm.
But
Right.
like when the we already brought it out there. There's like 40 different versions of it.
Mm-hmm.
And just imagine this winter when the flu and the Rona come back.
Right.
It's gonna be double trouble.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, of course, you know, Negroes are ignorant. They being pimped by these pastors, these drug dealing oppressors. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be running around like they nuts. You know what I'm saying? They gonna open the gun shows back up this summer. Everybody gonna run, and the killing gonna start again. It's gonna start. It never stopped here in St. Louis.
Right.
St. Louis. You getting shot in the face. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on edge. You know what I'm saying? You look like you. Go ahead.
It was just a woman murdered earlier this morning off of Coleman Street early in the morning, like before 8 a.m. Found murdered.
I know her, and I know her from the neighborhood over there, well, the little neighborhood bar or whatnot, and I actually just seen her probably like yesterday. You know, my own eye. Yeah, I know her, and yeah, that's a sad thing. She supposedly had a lot going on, but I don't know if everything was true, but some of it probably has to be true. But yeah, may that sister rise again. But yeah, she got killed this morning. Her name was Tina, and yeah, that's all because of this crafty council and these Christian pastors.
Right.
And most importantly, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians not obeying the laws of the Most High God.
That's right.
That's why she's dead now. You know what I'm saying? No, out here running the streets and whatnot, thugging in public, as they say. You know what I'm saying? Thugging in public, got you shot dead in the streets.
Right.
And that's a sad thing. But like I said, it made the sister rise again. But you know, like I said, we getting pimped for our blood, sweat, and tears. You know what I'm saying? We going to work. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Even the drug dealer, he out there hustling, risking his life and his freedom, and going to the church. You know what I'm saying? People going to work, people hustling, going to church and giving their money to a pastor. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? The whole time, pastor pimping you out your money.
That's right.
That's exactly what he doing. You know what I'm saying? The whole time, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians dying while he got his feet up. You know, he got big jewelry. You know, he's shining. He keeps some gold jewelry on. You know, he gonna have him some diamonds. You know, and show it in your face. He bling blinging, like the song say. But he got new suits and gator shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Pastor got on Louis. He got on Gucci suits. You know, he got on gator shoes. You know, cufflinks shined up. You know, face all shiny. He done cut all the hair off his face. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Looking like a pedophile. Looking like a homosexual. Salakia. But that's pastor all day long. You know, he got big houses. He got big houses while you living in an apartment. You know what I'm saying? He got 2-3 bathrooms while you got to share one bathroom with probably 2.5 families. You know they don't let black people bunch up that much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't have 2-3 whole families in one house and be black. People coming to kick y'all out.
That's right.
Somebody gonna hotline you. Somebody gonna do something. It's just a whole wicked situation. We can't live like the other nation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We can't live in one house, one big family, and everybody come up Everybody weren't saving their money. Everybody having a fat bank account. Everybody riding foreign cars like gay people in these nations do. You know what I'm saying? Salaki on the sidebar on the south side, you see, if you so happen to see a house full of adults living with each other, they mainly homosexuals. You know what I'm saying? Them homosexuals stick together. They stick together and they be managers and they ride foreign cars and they all live in one big house, which is an abomination. All you effeminate men living in one house, and it's different with the women though. The women can't do it. They fighting. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Homosexual women, you ain't finna see a big whole house full of them. Nah, that ain't even finna happen. It's gonna be rubble in the jungle, Jack. You know what I'm saying? But back on topic, you know what I'm saying? Pastor got those big houses. Why we living in Section 8, public housing. You know what I'm saying? Mothers passing public housing down to their kids. You know what I'm saying? Good night. You know, it's a lot of that going down in the Peabody projects. That's what they do down there. You know what I'm saying? That's a tradition down there. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be for you to save your money and be able to buy something, but that ain't what's happening. Everybody just getting high. You know what I'm saying? One sister left her kids in the house when she was outside getting high and they burnt up. You know what I'm saying? It's just terrible down there. Roaches and bed bugs and rats. Yeah, you got something?
Sir, I was actually gonna mention the rats, how they was infested with rats, and the news was going down there all the time and recording. And I've even went down there and infested with rats and droppings just all over everywhere. The house, the refrigerator, the vents, just everywhere.
Right. And you're right. It's infested with rats down there. She's exactly right. And the so-called government didn't do nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? They still down there living in squalor. Why? Going to church and paying the pimp.
Right.
The player, the pastor. You know what I'm saying? He the player from the Himalayas. You know what I'm saying? The pastor. That's who that is. You know what I'm saying? It ain't Jerome. But he also got all these loose women. You know what I'm saying? He's paying these women. He got all type of women and telling you to get rid of your woman and get rid of your man. You know, right? He doing what he want to with them. You know what I'm saying? He got them at his disposal. The church was full of women. You know what I'm saying? Women and homosexuals. Ain't no strong men up in the church. You know, if it is one in there, like a video I just seen, the preacher is the woman and the man a bodybuilder and he flexing. He flexing all on the video while she preaching. I don't know what they call that, but good night. You know what I'm saying? If women had it up, if it was up to women being the preachers, that'd be happening in every church. There'd be a bodybuilder flexing at every service. You know what I'm saying? Good night. But that's an example of the woman pimping in the pulpit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She got this Negro up here with a Pastor Eddie Long tight shirt on, body flexing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Pastor got good big cars. You know, he got big Cadillacs and Lincolns. You know what I'm saying? When we was growing up, it was a Cadillac or he was a Lincoln.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Then when Lexus came out, every pastor had a Lexus. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, it was Escalade truck. All the pastors got an Escalade truck. Man, why everybody in the congregation can't have something nice to ride in?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why not give everybody in the congregation something to ride in before you go big, so they can at least, even if they is gonna give you their money, if they get a job or whatever, you don't even care about that.
Right.
You want them to get it how they live, as long as you get it. Get it how you live, as long as you give it to me. That's what Pastor's saying. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Pastor got a big car. You know, big driveway to hold it too. And motorcycles. Pastor in the motorcycle club. You know what I'm saying? That's Pastor. And Pastor taking trips, man. You know what I'm saying? Pastor, he taking trips. What Pastor said this week? Pastor had to go. Pastor gone, man. And best believe he got some looking nice right there with him. If not nice woman, he got a little boy or homosexual with him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He doing something he ain't got no damn business doing. You know what I'm saying? He taking trips to do it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to get caught up. Pastor slick. He gonna be gone. He gonna check out. He gonna check out. You know what I'm saying? And check in somewhere. He ain't gonna be around her so you can catch him up. You too slick for that.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? All the time while we dying in the ghettos, in the barrios, in the reses. You know what I'm saying? Pastor got it. You know what I'm saying? He got it going on. You know what I'm saying? He pimping money from grandma, auntie, and she. You know what I'm saying? He got grandma money. He got your auntie money. And he got these homosexuals paying him all the money just so they can feel like what they doing is righteous. You know what I'm saying? But these homosexuals are not righteous. Ain't nothing they doing righteous. You know what I'm saying? But Pastor tell them to come as you are. Please come as you are. You gonna be a star.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's far from what you gonna be. What you gonna be is dead. What you gonna be is somewhere with your damn head cut off. You know what I'm saying? When Christ come, he not gonna recognize nothing you wearing. He ain't gonna recognize nothing you saying. You ain't gonna know how to salute him or none of that.
Right.
You gonna get your head cut off. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna happen. But in these mega church pimps seem like they preach a jail full of school shooters straight to heaven.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Anybody can get in heaven. And let the mega church pimps tell it. You know what I'm saying? They them prosperity preachers. That's what they is. You know what I'm saying? With they sweaty hands in everybody's pocket. You know what I'm saying? They hand in everybody's pocket. T.D. Jakes up on the stage, $7,000 shoes on. You know what I'm saying? In a suit jacket, like he stylish or something.
Right.
So gay looking butt down somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You soft as medicated cotton blowing in the breeze with baby powder on it, my dude. You know what I'm saying? That's what you is. And right, these mega church pimps, these prosperity preachers got you thinking, like I said, school shooters gonna get into the kingdom. Like they can preach anybody into the kingdom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting in there. You know what I'm saying? They just want your money. You know what I'm saying? Promising that you can be fly just like them. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, just sow your seed. You know what I'm saying? Just sow that seed. You know what I'm saying? And the Most High, you know what I mean? The Lord and the blood of Jesus gonna bless you with a new Cadillac. You know what I'm saying? You gonna look up with a fat bank account, telling these people these lies. These people, I seen a couple of articles where people then killed the pastor, they killed the church members because the church staff because they ain't getting no money in return.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You done told them all these lies and they done believed in all their little heart. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That the Lord was gonna bless them with quadruple amount of money that they done gave to you. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't get nothing.
Right. And Sloppy. A lot of these people, when they doing that, they putting in their last. They ain't got nothing else.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So and they believe in wholeheartedly in these people. And so when that lie, when they realize they've been tricked, they've been pimped, like they they don't know what to do.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like they really believed that they was gonna get that blessing, but then at the end of the day, now you ain't got no money and your lights is off, and
Right.
you don't know how you gonna feed your kids
Right.
because you gave that pimp that money.
Right. Right.
So,
So you damn right about that. You evicted now.
right.
You know what I'm saying? You got down to your last $1,000, the last $2, $3, $5,000 you gave the pastor.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The bank for to take your house for $10,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you got $5,000, so you give it to the church,
Right.
thinking you gonna get $20,000 back through the blessings of the Lord, because the pastor said he talked to God today. God said, "You give me that money, you sow that seed."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you gonna be okay. But that's not the truth.
Right.
You a
I'm
fool.
joined.
You a fool. You been bamboozled. You know what I'm saying? If you believe,
So,
go ahead.
I was like, the pastor was the first one told you he's gonna flip that tax return.
Right. Damn right
He
it
ain't
did.
never flipped it.
Nuh-uh.
You ain't never getting none of that back. Pastor pimp, man.
Straight pimp. You
Straight
know what I'm
pimp.
saying? How can you, Salaki, but how can you believe in a fool that think that because he dressed better than everyone in the building, that he won't trick off everybody money on some cheap women? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Splurging your rent money.
Right.
And you in the dark or the heat or the cold. You know what I'm saying? Pimping your bill money into his bank account.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Pimping your money straight into his account. You know what I'm saying? Your bank account sees no return or profit, none when you need Pastor Pimp help. You know what I'm saying? You don't get nothing. You know, the churches are closed and pastors are still walking with a limp. You know what I'm saying? Looking for a simp.
Right.
You know, and that simp meaning simple-minded, weakened Negroes who love getting high, being monsters against their own people. You know, like the sister getting killed this morning, and then going to church on Sunday and praying to be forgive. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because they knew they were wrong when they did what they did. You know, but pastor selling you a dream that the Most High hates sin, but love the sinner. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the same time, who just happens to be your wicked tail? You know what I'm saying? You the one, you the sinner, but the Most High hates you.
That's right.
He ain't telling you that. You know what I'm saying? No, but you wicked trying to pay your way into the kingdom. That's exactly what you doing. Talking about sow a seed. You know what I'm saying? You sowing a seed into a dirt nap. That's what you sowing. You know what I'm saying? You want to be taking a dirt nap, waiting on to be judged by the Most High.
Right.
And that ain't where you want to be right about now. You want to be in the ISUPK,
That's right.
following the law, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? Under Commander General Muhammad, serving the Most High in Christ. That's where you want to meet. That's where you want to be. You know what I'm saying? A bad seed, you know what I'm saying, can't grow good fruit. You know, that'll never happen. You know, so you just letting the Pastor Pimp put you in this bag of tricks. You know what I'm saying? Pastor got you in the trick bag. You know what I'm saying? You know, and his bag is fat. You know what I'm saying? And cause he greedy. With
Right.
a big bowl shaped head self. You know what I'm saying? He Pastor so greedy, it don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? And Pastor, you know, he using your money for all manner of fraud, schemes, you know, prostitution and drugs. You know, all the time calling you a Mark or a John like a hooker does behind your back.
That's right.
That's what pastors doing. You know what I'm saying? That's what they all doing. They mocking you. They think you are you weak. You know what I'm saying? You're weak to them. You're not a strong person to them because they tricking you out your cash. you like easy lay. You like an easy you know what I'm saying? That's
Right.
what you are. But he definitely getting over on you. You know, Pastor writing books on how to get your money. You know,
That's right.
and selling those.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He get money hand over fist. You know what I'm saying? All manner of wicked ways. You know, he using your money to pimp you out. You know what I'm saying? And he's setting his children up to keep getting your money after he retire on your dollar.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He got his kids set up where they pimping you now. They pimping your kids. Your kids going to church, giving them money, and he buying all his kids' cars and houses off of your dollars. While, like you said, you get sat out on the side of the road. People riding by, stealing your microwave because you couldn't get a U-Haul fast enough. Your microwave, your TV gone because the presser set you out, and some crackhead or dirty Negro or whatever. In most cases, sometimes it even be you see a lot of Edomite crackheads and dope heads in the hood riding, and most of them be having cars, and they swoop up and steal your stuff quick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sidebar, but yeah, they come to the ghetto looking innocent, but stealing everything under the sun. These drugged out heathens. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Cause you know they on them heroin, them opioids. You know what I'm saying? The fentanyl. They dying at alarming rates too. The Most High have cursed them with the opioid epidemic.
Right.
And they going down. You know, they're dropping like flies, all off in the quick trips and the McDonald bathrooms all across America. You know, that's where they dying at, in the back of the Snooks and Deerbergs,
Right.
and all these shopping centers trying to stick a needle in their damn arm. That's where Esau dying at. But
It's a lot here.
go ahead.
And the Target parking lot.
Yeah, Target parking lot.
It seems like every other time I hear it, we just saw him sitting in the parking lot of the Target, and he looked like he was asleep. What is it with Target? Where they just that's where they do it. Target parking lot.
You sleep all right.
Right.
It was his last nap. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause he got so high he couldn't get high no more.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what happened to him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, he's setting his children up to keep getting it after he retires on your dollar. Stupid. You know what I'm saying? You know, like the song say, 2 Chainz. Pastor riding around and he getting it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He opened up 1, 2 churches. You got more than one church.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's when you know Pastor getting it. He got 2 churches. You know what I'm saying? He got one in the city. He got one in the country.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He got all bases covered, baby.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The more the better. You know, and Pastor so wicked. You know, he can give a damn if you gave him thousands of dollars. You ain't do nothing special to him. You know what I'm saying? You just naive and weak. You just gave it up. You know what I'm saying? You just gave that money up. You know what I'm saying? He waiting on the next person, naive and weak, just like you, to do the same thing. You know, he figures you don't know what to do with money. You know what I'm saying? But give it to him because he feel you foolish to give away money, which is everything to him. You know what I'm saying? You foolish to give away money. Who giving away? Oh, you giving away money? If I say this and hold the Bible, they gonna give me away their money.
Right.
Oh, man, we need a church.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the average mindset of a pastor. You know what I'm saying? They're giving away money up in their church, so well, let me get me a church. That's how that is. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you giving him money, he feel like you a fool. You know, you the ultimate fool And you gotta be lame or easily misled to listen to his lies all week, then give him money anytime he asks for something. You know what I'm saying? That's pastor all day. You know what I'm saying? But before we get the first article, I'm gonna get the scripture.
Okay.
Give me Matthew 15 and 14.
Okay. The book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 14.
Uh-huh.
Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind.
They be what?
Blind leaders of the blind.
Go ahead.
And if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall in the ditch.
Right. The Most High said, what's written in red, right?
Kind.
Right. That's our King Christ right there.
That's
And he
right.
just said, let them alone, man. Meaning, stay away from these people. You know, don't go back into the Christian church once the summer hit and they open everything back up because their economy is falling. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Don't go running back into the Christian church. You know what I'm saying? Get in these classes. Get online and pay your tithes to the real peace and profits. Don't go running up behind Creflo Dollar and TD Snakes and any new prosperity preacher pimp that comes about out of the midst of this madness. You know what I'm saying? You say they are blind.
You will now enter the conference.
They are blind that lead the blind. You know what I'm saying? They don't know nothing they're talking about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when you listen to them, you dang sure ain't gonna know nothing.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And you both gonna be led to a ditch. You both gonna, that ditch is death. You know what I'm saying? Destruction. And dumb and stuck on stupid. You know, the children gonna be dumb and stuck on stupid. And their children gonna be dumb and stuck on stupid. Like I said, blind leading the blind, your kids gonna be paying their kids.
That's right.
Same way your grandma taught you and your grandpa taught you that what that they did that you doing now, and you gonna teach your kids to do the same dumb things. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But I just wanted to bring that scripture out real fast. We can get to that first article.
Kind. Start with the title.
Kind, you can read the title.
Pimps in the pulpit.
Pimps in the what?
In the pulpit.
All right.
Warning messages.
Oh yeah, it's a warning. Keep going.
While they aren't foolproof, there are certain indicators that make it very likely that you're being pimped. If you have the nerve, consider the following. 1. If you are waiting at the bus stop on the way to church on Sunday morning,
Right.
and your pastor drives by blasting Money Coming in his Rolls Royce Phantom,
Right.
you might be getting pimped.
Right. Right. You say if Pastor Ryan pass you in his big shiny car and then offer you a ride, knowing you coming to give him some money, like I said, he don't care about you giving him no money. He just wants you to give it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He don't care how you get it. He don't care what time you get there to do it. Long as you basically long as you there before they pass the collection plate. And you just fine and dandy with him. But you not riding in his car. You not finna put no stains on his seat. That's not going on.
Right.
Give me number 2.
Number 2, if it's easier to get to Slovakia, if it's easier to get in to see the President of the United States than it is to see your pastor, you might be getting pimped.
Like I said, pastor taking trips, man. Pastor be gone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Off your blood, sweat, and tears and your dollars. Pastor taking trips. He gone. He gone to see the world and the country. You know, he ain't got time for like he said, he talked. He said, Pastor said he talked to the Lord. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? He got him on his on his iPhone speed dial. So
Right.
he ain't got time to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Give me the next one.
Number 3. If the pastor's armor bearers have more weapons and communications equipment than the Secret Service, you might be getting pimped.
Right. Pastor gets so much money. He know that, like I said, he taking your money and giving you nothing back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you get mad, you try to invest in the church, and the pastor keep your money and don't give you nothing back, and you come up in there with your brothers and your family members and your little nephew, little day and them, ain't getting nothing because pastor got goons in there. He got the goon squad,
Right.
and then they kill us too. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? Your pastor is a crook. Give me the next one.
Okay. Number 4. If your pastor is on the first name basis with more celebrities than he is with people in the congregation, you might be getting pimped.
Oh yeah, you got a famous pastor. You damn sure you ain't fit to talk to him. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He too busy worried about being famous. You know, he trying to be famous. He trying to get a reality show. You know, and he gonna treat your church just like a reality show.
Right.
Until he get it. Give me the next one.
Number 5. If your pastor spends more in restaurants than you spend for groceries for your family of 4, you might be getting pimped.
Oh man, you know you getting pimped. Pastor eating them fettuccines and them crab legs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And them lobsters. You know, big pork ribs, half of pork ribs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Pastor, he a fat gluttonous bastard. That's what he is.
That's right.
He don't care if you got a pack of bologna or a box of ramen noodles. Salaki. Right. No. Pastor don't care if you got a box of Cracker Jacks. You know what I'm saying? Or some cheeses. He don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? He gonna give you a song and a dance, and you eat that. Give me the next one.
Number 6. If your pastor's garage has more floor space and is better heated than your apartment, you might be getting pimped.
Oh yeah, most definitely be that. You know what I'm saying? Pastor pulling in a double 3-car garage at his house. You know what I'm saying? Out in Ladue somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Chesterfield. You know what I'm saying? You ain't you on the other side of there or across the street. You know what I'm saying? Behind them gates.
Right.
That's where pastor at. You know what I'm saying? He live next to the judge and the chief of police. You know what I'm saying? That's where pastor live at. You know, but of course he don't give a dang if you are living in squalor. You know what I'm saying? If you are living in someone's basement, he don't care. You know what I'm saying? Pay your tithes. You know, and he gonna put it in his pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the next one.
Number 7. If your pastor's house can be seen from space with the naked eye, you might be getting pimped.
Right. So, you know what I'm saying? Pastor house so big, you know what I'm saying? You can see it from the moon. You know what I'm saying? It's you can use Google Apps and from space and zoom in on pastor house. It's so big.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Good night. And give me the next one.
Number 8. If your pastor owns more property than Donald Trump, you might be getting pimped.
Oh yeah, pastor right on Martin Luther King. What he got? 2 churches, a bank, a housing development and apartment complex. Money.
Right.
Keep going. Yeah, he got the shelter. You know, he
on youth center.
youth center.
Yeah, big building for that's like old school.
They got a little car lot right there too, don't you?
I think they do.
Yeah, little thrift store.
I think
Yeah, all that's that family affair.
Yeah.
And I think it's a boy right there. Yeah, all money. You know
That
what I'm
probably
saying?
go all the way down to Bada Bing. He even cross Canada.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, they got all that right there. Selling little appliances and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. They getting all the money hand over fist right there. You know. And go to the next
Okay. Number 9. If your pastor's ministry has him consistently shuttling between Atlantic City, Las Vegas, and Lake Tahoe in the ministry's business jet, you might be getting pimped.
one. Oh yeah, man. You already know, man. It's them prosperity preachers, man. They need a new jet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That old jet ain't getting it right now. You know what I'm saying? We need new things. You know what I'm saying? We need 65 million so I can get a new jet. You know what I'm saying? I usually ask for $100. I need $1,000 for the next 6 months. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Good night. But give me the next one.
Uh-huh. If your pastor's address book reads more like the who's who of local political parties, you might be getting pimped.
Oh yeah, your number ain't in the book. Pastor
Right.
ain't fit to call you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He finna call the aldermen and the mayor and all the people who they having the secret meetings with on all the kickbacks they can get. You know what I'm saying? And the people who pockets he could fleece. You know what I'm saying? So he
Right.
can do those evil things like we just said with that property in the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? He got to get favors for them. You know what I'm saying? To be able to do those things and not be held accountable for it. But give me the next one.
Number 11. If one of your pastor's cars costs more than your house, you might be getting pimped.
Oh yeah, most definitely that. You know what I'm saying? Pastor, he gonna make sure one of his cars costs more than your house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's part of being a pastor these days. You know, car gotta cost way more than everybody's house.
That's
you know
right.
What I'm saying? Or you ain't pimping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it ain't nothing what a pastor is. He's just a pimp.
Mhm.
He's a cheat. He's a fraud. He's a crook.
Right.
You know, and the other pimps and pastors will be looking at him crazy if he didn't have a car bigger than your house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't be able to hang around. You know.
And Salaki, like, and it's not that they just taking your money though, right? Because when they doing all this stuff, like people in those churches, they try to match their pastor. So not only are you giving him money, you spending money on jewelry, watches, clothes that you don't have the money for.
Right.
You got stuff getting cut off so you can get these new gators because you don't want to look like a bum at church.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like they getting your money coming in and going. Like it's just I'm sorry, it's like I get frustrated. It's just
Damn
clear.
right. You hit that right on the nose, huh? You know, you get it in the scripture. Give me Isaiah 56 and 11.
Kind.
Start at 10.
Kind. The book of Isaiah, chapter 56, verse 10.
All right.
His watchmen are all blind.
They're what?
All blind.
Go ahead.
They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs.
They're all what?
Dumb dogs.
Meaning they are all blind. They are all ignorant, dumb dogs. They have no power. Give me the next verse. Kind. Give me.
Okay. They cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber. Number 11. Yea, they are greedy dogs, which can never have enough.
They are greedy. What?
Dogs, which can never have enough.
Right. That's your pastor. He's a greedy dog. They can never have enough. You know, and he's always been that way. He teaching his kids to be that way towards your kids. You know what I'm saying? When you join the Christian church, you know his kids ain't gonna do nothing but pimp your kids.
Right.
You know, come on, man. Who fit keep falling for that? Not us.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We in the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana, man. That's where we are. You know what I'm saying? And I advise you to do the same. But,
Right.
Get back to that article. We got any more on that?
On the first.
No, on the article.
Okay.
Come on.
Number 12. If your pastor owns more cars than there are days of the week, you might be getting pimped.
Oh yeah, most definitely. He got a fleet of cars. You know what I'm saying? You getting pimped. You know, you barely got one car. You
Right.
need transmission. You need tires. You need your air fix in this summertime. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
you got 10 cars. Yeah, you getting pimped. Go to the next one.
Okay. If one of your pastor's suits costs more than your total family spends on clothing for the year, you might be getting pimped.
Most definitely. You shopping at Burlington's, Marshalls, TDA Maxx, you know what I'm saying? Which be some nice stuff, don't get me wrong. But he intentionally paying excessive amounts of money for his clothes
Right.
off your dollar. You know what I'm saying? You'll never see Pastor in none of those stores. You know, he gonna take a trip and go get his clothes. You know what I'm saying? He's living the white man's dream.
That's right.
That's what he's doing. Keep going.
14. If your pastor has given his children cars that you have only dreamed of, you might be getting pimped.
Oh yeah, you know, Pastor, all his sons got Chargers. One got a Charger, one got a Challenger. You know what I'm saying? Not the 30 like Boosie say, the 40. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? They got the $40,000 boys. You know what I'm saying? The super Bumblebee and the animals on the side of the enemies. They got the super duper Hemi. You know what I'm saying? And Pastor, like I said, he went from the Lincoln to the Cadillac to the Lexus to the Escalade. And what they got now? The Bentley trucks. Bentley trucks and the Tesla. Pastor in the Tesla, man.
That's right.
That's what Pastor in right now. You know what I'm saying? He got him a fat Tesla. You know what I'm saying? And all his kids got big supercharged Hemis. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Go to the next one.
15. If your love offering equals your car note and your breakthrough still hasn't come, you might be getting pimped.
Most definitely that. And Pastor gonna keep telling you that the more you give, the more you gonna call the Most High on the phone, on his iPhone, and talk to him for you, and make sure you get your blessing. You know what I'm saying? But it's never gonna happen.
That's
you know
right.
What I'm saying. You got any more?
2 more.
All right.
17. If your pastor's love offering is larger than the gross national product of an average third world country, you might be getting pimped.
Oh yeah, most definitely that. You know what I'm saying? And if he doing all that, you in one of those churches where you can't, you like 30 rows back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you ain't coming up off no money. You can't sit in the front row. You'll never be able to sit at the front row. You're in one of those churches. And you bet not miss a payment on the tithes. You know what I'm saying? They got a contract. You get money like that, you paying a contract just to come through the door. You know what I'm saying? Your tithes is on a contract and you can't even come in. You know what I'm saying? That's what type of party that is. You know what I'm saying? Big pimp.
Right.
Spending cheese. Ain't that what the song say?
That's right.
Give me that last one.
Okay. 18. And finally, if the sermons spend more time covering the law of prosperity than the law of the spirit of the life in Christ Jesus, you might be getting pimped.
Most definitely that. You know what I'm saying? The pimp pastor, you know what I'm saying? He not believing. He don't know nothing. He has nothing to do with the spirit of the Most High in Christ. He don't know what the spirit of the Most High in Christ is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If he telling you anything in those regards, don't listen to him. He's a damn liar. Damn sure don't give him your money because he say he do. You know what I'm saying? He is the blind leading the blind.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what he is. He don't know nothing about the spirit of the Most High in Christ.
That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying? Because he follows no laws, and he teaches men so not to follow those laws.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But in the ISUPK, we follow all the laws, and we teach, you know what I'm saying, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to follow all the laws.
That's
You
right.
know? And that's what we do. Give me that next article. We ain't finished with them. We're going to hit him over the head a little bit more. Like in 1 Timothy 6:10, where it says, you know what I'm saying, these pastors are they for hire. They here to steal from the community, you know, because money is the root of all evil. You know what I'm saying? And pastor, he's just a puppet. You know what I'm saying? He got strings and steering wheel in his back.
Right.
He's being used by the oppressor, who is the devil the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
Like I brought out. You know what I'm saying? This guy right here, this guy's a lie. This is not the devil. This is a figment of a heathen imagination.
Right.
That's who that is. That ain't no body you need to be scared of. But you know who you do need to be scared of? That's the Most High.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You fear him. That's who you fear. You know what I'm saying? Don't fear the coronavirus. Don't fear going to jail because you don't want to take a chip in your hand and your forehead so you can't buy noodles and frozen pizza. Don't fear that. You know what I'm saying? Don't fear the 5G getting you and 4G. You know what I'm saying? It was 4G at first that was going to get you. Now you're scared of the 5G.
Mm-hmm.
5G gonna get you. Nah, don't be scared of that. Be scared of the Most High, cause he the one that's gonna get you. He the one that's gonna take you out. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
He can take you out in an easy way, or he can take you out in a swift, painful death. You know, or you can get a long, suffering, hard death. Either way it goes, you ain't gonna like it. I tell you that much. But to avoid all that, just listen to the priests and the prophets of the ISUPK, man.
That's right.
You know, we on Twitter, Facebook, you know what I'm saying, all the major social media sites. You know, we got schools down in every city. You know what I'm saying? We all over the world, the UK. You know what I'm saying? We in the islands. You know what I'm saying? Haiti, we everywhere. And you still want to listen to a pork face, shade all the hair off his face, pork breath, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Slick talking, crook who just so magically got a iPhone with a speed dial to the Most High. Come on, man. Get the hell out of here. The church is closed down for business.
That's right.
And the ISUPK is open. It's open, and it's thriving, and we're vibing. And we're teaching blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians the truth. You know what I'm saying? The 12 tribes of Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? I told somebody the other night, you believe in this and you believing in that. Whoever taught you what you believe in, give them the 12 tribe lecture.
Right.
Let them gut that out and get back at me. Come, the captain and put the challenge out to anybody. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody came yet.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And I issues it out to all the rock kissers and wood lovers who I run across. You know what I'm saying? If y'all can't dispute this, don't say nothing. Don't come at me with none of that mess.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got no archaeology. They always love to say, I just can't get with one book. Nah, we didn't just get with one book. We get with the book that is backed up by many other books.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? The Bible dictionaries and all the archaeology and different scrolls and manuscripts. You know what I'm saying? That the brothers be digging through and finding the truth. You know what I'm saying? Since 1969. You know, we not giving a damn about you believing in these false gods. You know, because we know what we worship. You know what I'm saying? Like the scriptures say,
That's
we know
right.
what we worship. Ye worship, ye know not. You know, but like I said, these pastors gonna keep you pimped out. They gonna keep you whoring around. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that you can be wicked, and then on Sunday you can come in and everything all good because you gave me a couple of $100.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No.
Right.
The Most High gonna punish you, and He gonna punish him too. You know what I'm saying? Just because the punishment don't come swift, don't mean it's not going to come.
That's right.
You know, like us being put in slavery. You know what I'm saying? The white man is going into slavery.
That's
You know what
right.
I'm saying? The Chinese man and the African man are going into slavery.
Right.
There's no way around it. You know what I'm saying? You going in chains, you're gonna give us all your wealth, you're gonna give us all your gold and your diamonds, and we want that. Give it up, because it wasn't yours to have in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Those are stolen. That's our gold. Those are our diamonds. You know what I'm saying? Said the Most High. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be on top, and they are going to be very low.
That's
you got
right.
that next article out?
Come.
Go ahead.
Man of who? 15 of the most suspect preachers around.
Oh man, give me number one.
Come. And what? Dietrich Haddon.
Dietrich Haddon. Oh, that's a dude with the little show. They had the little that's the little young preacher dude.
Come.
Give me what you got on him.
For a preacher, Dietrich Haddon has had a lot of trouble keeping it in his pants. He opened up about getting his fiancee Dominique pregnant before his divorce was finalized on Preachers of LA. But he's kept quiet about Simone Lewis, the woman who came forward with emails and nude pictures to prove that they were dating while he was still married.
Right. Nah, it ain't no sin having multiple wives, but that ain't what he was doing. He was just sleeping with women. You know what I'm saying? He was just sleeping with all married women and got caught sleeping with this woman.
Right.
And it made the headline. Give me the next one.
Come.
It's like that dude Dietrich Haddon, big time homosexual too.
God. And he's a homosexual.
And so what's so disgusting is that, like it said in the article, like, he had somebody else pregnant before he left his wife. The sin is that you leave your wife, not that
Right.
you actually have another woman.
Right.
You know what I'm religion is, and how none of them actually follow. You know, none of them wait to have sex, you know, till they sign the dotted line and then they go on their honeymoon. They all have been having sex. That's how we get down. You know what I'm saying? That's how we get down as a people. It's always been our culture. You see something you want, you holler, you shoot your best shot, you Netflix and you chill. You know what I'm saying? You don't turn around and go get no ring, no piece of paper. And,
So lock it.
Go ahead.
Isn't that exactly how Christ was born?
Yeah. That's exactly how he was born. You know what I mean? How you Yeah, dude. I'll come over. Yeah, so like I was saying, that the dude, I mean, he's a flaming homosexual.
Right.
You know, and they push that, you know, man having one wife thing all throughout the church, but none of the pastors do it. I mean, look up the guy, I think it was in Detroit, where the pastor got caught having sex in the woman's daughter's room, and the husband caught him. Look that up for me real quick. See, they got an article. They got an article up. Pull up the one about him. Show you how filthy and how disgusting these preachers really are. You know, because this guy here, he turned around. It's the pastor. Okay, he got caught sleeping with his man's wife. He turned around and I think his son that got sick at school and had called the wife, couldn't get her, and the husband, you know, he hit him at work. You know, he had slave, and he like, damn, that's odd. She ain't answering the phone. You know what I mean? She supposed to always answer the phone. You know, so he turned around, get to his house. He catch the woman and his wife and the damn pastor having sex in his daughter's bed. So, turn around, the man jumps up, runs up out of the damn house, butt naked, left everything. Okay? Left his everything up. They did a little video where he apologized. Right? You find it here? They turned around. I'm gonna see if I can find it. But they did a little quick video about how he apologized to the church for doing what he did, and everybody accepted. You know what I'm saying? Him being the preacher saying, "Oh, I shouldn't have did what I did. I'm sorry." But then when your husband do it, you put him out.
Right.
You divorce him.
Right.
You go to your lousy pastor and he tell you to divorce him. Well, hell, he been sleeping with you the whole time you been married to your husband. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous. You find it?
I don't want. It's just a lot of articles about pastors getting caught having sex.
Damn, it's a lot of them. Damn. Good night. Look, he can't find it because it's so damn many articles about your preachers sleeping with other men's wives. But guess where you don't hear about that at? In the ISUPK.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You hear about that in the damn Christian church. You hear about that in that Muslim. I don't know why Muslims think they got morals. They don't give a damn either. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear that nowhere else. Brother can come here and his woman is safe with us. Because guess what? We don't want her. She belong to you.
That's right.
That's a sin.
Right.
What's the deal with your woman? But I'm gonna get back to a barn and then I'll see if I can find that article too. Y'all can finish with the article.
Con, give me that next pastor.
Next minister. Omarosa.
Oh yeah.
First, Omarosa was the main villain on The Apprentice.
Right.
And that image is hard to shake. When her fiance died, people accused her of everything from killing him to changing his will to selling his funeral to the paparazzi. Now that she's a minister, people still think her motives are suspect. The world just isn't ready for Reverend Manigault.
She did all manner of evil. And who she was right up under before she did all that. Donald Trump. She learned from the devil best. You know what I'm saying?
Who is that talking about?
That's the black chick who Donald Trump fired.
She a pastor now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
Yes, sir.
Good night.
Pimping ain't easy.
Good night. Man.
Give me the next pastor.
Pat Robertson.
Pat Robertson. Oh, yeah, it's a good one, too.
The 700 Club host has a closet full of skeletons.
A closet full of what?
Skeletons.
Go ahead.
He's made controversial statements against homosexuality, women's rights, and minorities. But there are signs that he's more than just a controversial figure.
Mm-hmm.
The multi-millionaire senator's son has been caught with financial ties to dirty politicians and African despots.
Right. He got his hand in all type of Ponzi schemes. That's what he doing. Go ahead.
Yeah, he owns diamond mines in Africa.
Right.
Like, you don't own a diamond mine in Africa and you got your hands clean. Like,
Right.
like you got children and babies working for you and child soldiers who have to defend your, like, you not.
Salaki, General Butt Naked, under his authority. You know what I'm saying? You control General Butt Naked, but you a prosperity preacher.
Right.
Get out of here. Give me the next pastor.
Mace.
Oh, man. Your guy Mace used to sing with Diddy, the rapper. Go ahead. / trapper. I'm Salaki. Go ahead.
Mace isn't the first rapper turned minister, but he may be the first rapper turned minister turned rapper turned minister turned rapper.
Good night. Right. He getting money back and forth, hand over fist. You know what I'm saying? A little here, a little there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A little wicked here and a little Jesus, blood of Jesus there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's sprinkling it everywhere. You know what I'm saying? He Harlem shaking it. You know? Give me the next pastor.
Got. Al Sharpton.
Oh, man. You know we had to get big head. Big melon head. Go ahead.
Al Sharpton spends so much time meddling in the media spotlight, people wonder if his message has more to do with vanity and PR than the Bible and Christian values.
Most definitely it has to do with vanity. I don't see why he think he's so vain. You know what I'm saying? That dude look like a little alien or something, man.
Mm-hmm.
I be seeing him taking selfies in the mirror, like he young and stuff. Then he used to be like 400 pounds, didn't he? Nah, he like 90 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Good night. Give me the next pass.
Harold Camping.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody laughed at Harold Camping when he predicted that May 21st, 2011 would be the end of the world.
Right?
But Harold laughed all the way to the bank.
All the way to the what?
To the bank.
Keep going.
Turns out, he convinced his parishioners to give him all of their money.
A little bit, hold up, a little bit of money.
All of their money.
A couple hundred.
All of their money.
Man, 10%.
All of their money.
Keep going.
Since the world was going to be over anyway.
Wow.
By the time May 21st came and went, Reverend Camping had reportedly raked in a cool $80 million.
80 million skrillion.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't that Jehovah's Witness? Ain't that Jehovah's Witness pastor?
Probably was.
I don't know.
With
Probably.
their,
I
with,
think
their,
it is.
with their prediction.
And they did that more than once. They did that, if I'm not mistaken, I think a total about 5 or 6 times.
Mm-hmm.
And he racked in about that much every time. Telling them the world finna end. Give me all your money. Give me all your possessions. But the world's finna end.
Right.
It was for the end. I mean, hell,
You can't do nothing with it.
Hey, let's just all hold hands, sing kumbaya while it all just everybody die and the world end. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Why not? Let's just do that. But I mean, I'm telling you, they know how to. And then guess what? You can't call them on it because guess what you did? Gave it to them.
That's
Right.
right.
You gave it up. You understand? So you can't go get nothing back. Can't sue. Can't do none of that. Now I know. What's her name? Joyce Meyer. She got sued
Mm-hmm.
from all of them false, prophecies about you're gonna get money and God is gonna double and triple and quadruple your bank account.
Right.
All that mess, and nobody got that bank. But the only somebody that was smart enough to sue her was white people. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They sued. They like, man, look, we been giving this woman thousands of dollars, gave her life savings. They did a little mini, little news thing about her, and it was several people, several families that gave their life savings to her.
Right.
Hoping to get some money in exchange for all that they've been given.
Mm.
And they ain't got a dime.
Right.
People look at their accounts like, hey, we at zero. Been going to this church and waiting on this God, this lady been talking about that's gonna bless her, and she ain't there yet. And you know what's so sad? The black folks are still there in the church.
Yep.
They still there.
Right.
The white people sue and the black people still stay.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, God damn, now that's terrible. Now that's one hell of a drug. For our people to be smoking.
Damn right.
Crack ain't got nothing on that one.
Man.
Who give up New Jack City? Ain't got nothing on Christianity.
What's
Right.
up?
That's terrible, man. For you, like I said, for you to even see something like that, to where a person would say, hey, man, I been in this church, 25 years and gave you about 100,000, and I ain't seen a dime in return yet. I'm still getting the same check. You know what I'm saying? I still stay in the same house. I still got the same car. And damn, when am I gonna get blessed?
Right.
And them people came to their senses after $100,000 later, 25 years later, and you gave them all your money, but still, they came to their senses. But black people were still sitting in them churches, waiting to be blessed.
That's right.
Hoping that one day God gonna call their number. It's gonna be their turn.
Man.
Hell, you're already 65 and 70, 80. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
When is it gonna be your turn?
Right.
Like, when are you just gonna have no hope for your turn? They'll be called in the church. When are you gonna do that? Just give it up. Say, you know what? Christianity must be false.
Damn right.
Because I've been singing and dancing and sowing seeds and giving all my tithes and offerings, and the Lord ain't blessed me yet. I wonder, do Christians ever say that to themselves?
Man.
I wonder, do they ever say that? Because, like, look at what you've been doing. Look at how long you've been there.
Salaki.
Go
You
ahead.
know what I noticed with a lot of those Christians? That once they don't get they blessings in the church, they be in the stores trying to play the lottery. They thinking they gonna hit the Lord is gonna magically give them that number.
And
They
so,
gonna get rich.
like, you know what I've seen it too? A lot of them go to the boat.
No,
They go, but they claim it's a sin in the gamble.
Right.
But they go on the boat and
Ah.
go gamble.
Kind.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, damn, why are you such a hypocrite? And then you making yourself, you laying an unnecessary burden on yourself. You know what I mean? Because it's not even a sin to gamble.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a sin when you overdoing and you taking, this your money that you gotta pay your rent with. You gonna be homeless, or you might win. You know what I'm saying? Now that's where you overdoing. Taking all your cash and just gambling. But here, a little poker game, a little dice game, a little, shoot a couple of dollars. Me, I don't like to lose, so I don't play.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't
Me
want to turn around and be Spice One, pull that Nina on you and get my money back. That's a lot.
Like you
gamble.
I don't like to lose.
I don't like to lose, man. You're nice. I can't do it. Yeah, go ahead. I'll find that article too whenever you're ready.
Alright.
Go ahead.
couple of more passes, then we're gonna get the order.
Creflo Dollar.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people believed in Creflo Dollar, at least enough to give him enough tithe to afford a Rolls Royce, a private jet, $1 million home, and a $2.5 million apartment in New York City.
Good night.
They were all shocked when they found out that Creflo strangled his 15-year-old daughter. And beat her,
Creflo did what?
strangled his 15-year-old daughter and beat her with a shoe for staying out late.
Yeah, I remember that. She called police out. It's like,
Right.
yeah.
This guy here is a nut. You know what I'm saying? And there's one thing, disciplining your child, but busting upside the head with a damn shoe, that's a little extreme, man.
Right.
That's next to lunacy.
That's right.
So like Christians are violent, man.
God.
They are violent. You know, they not all about the love of Jesus like what they portray.
Right.
You know, on Sunday in front of everybody.
God.
You know what I'm saying? They are a bunch of monsters. You know what I'm saying? They are abusive, big mamas and all them, man. And don't nobody even like them. You know,
Right.
grandkids don't like being around them because they're so damn mean. You know, like man, Christians are violent, and they
Damn
all
right.
got some stuff going on like that.
Damn right.
You know, they all do.
Give me one more pass.
Okay. Terry Hornbuckle. When Pastor Hornbuckle started out in 1986, he certainly seemed like a man of God.
He seemed like what?
A man of God.
Keep going.
He raised his congregation from just 15 members to thousands in just 6 years. But it all came crashing down when he was accused and convicted of drugging and raping 3 women. He won't be released from prison until 2020.
He drugged and raped 3 women of his congregation. If you go to church, you're going to get drugged and you're going to get raped.
Right.
That's what's going to happen. You know, pastor, you know, say smooth things, you know, slick you over towards his home, or he'll have you come into a private quarter and he's going to throw himself on you. That's what he's going to do. And there's nothing that's going to happen to him until at least 3 to 4 different people accuse him like they had to do this time. And that's the only way they got. Go ahead, one more.
Okay. Gaston Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Reverend Gaston Smith was known for 3 things: his expensive gators, his fashionable clothing,
Right?
and his helping Miami's poor.
Uh-oh.
Unfortunately,
Uh-oh.
the Florida preacher was financing the first 2 through the 3rd.
Right.
Instead of helping low-income families with the money he raised, he spent it on himself.
He did what?
He spent it on himself.
Right.
And when he was convicted in 2009, the congregation was forced to take on the debt and pay back the money themselves.
Good night. So he took all the money, he splurged all the money, and the people he robbed the money for, he left them in debt. And they had to pay it all back. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time, and if this the case, they accept his greasy tail back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Come on. Or elected someone even greasier than him.
Right.
Just like these Americans elected Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? They elected sleazy Obama. You know what I'm saying? Then they give you Trump. Now, one heathen for the next. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Good night. Got to be kidding me. Slocky, so you want to run that article before we get out of here?
Come on. I just want to pull that one about that preacher. Since we was on that topic about the pies and how filthy they are,
Damn right.
how disgusting human beings they are. You know,
Pastor,
they-
Pastor is a crook part 2.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But this one right here, this is your pastor's a freak elite.
Oh man. Most definitely that.
Go ahead, what you got?
Okay. Pastor flees woman's home naked when her husband arrives.
Whoa.
Tallahassee, Florida. A police report.
There's a lot of guys say in Detroit. That's why you couldn't find it.
Got it.
Florida. Go ahead.
A police report says a prominent Florida pastor was forced to run out of the house naked after a woman's husband came home to find him having sex with his wife.
Good night.
Now check this out. Keep reading.
The Tallahassee Democrat reports police documents show a woman's husband found her in bed with Pastor O. Jermaine Simmons
Oh man.
in the middle of the afternoon on January 17th. The woman told the police that her husband yelled that he was going to kill Simmons,
Watch this. Watch this.
who fled the apartment naked and hid behind a nearby fence. The husband then took the pastor's clothes, wallet, and car keys, and later agreed to return the items following negotiations with police.
Now, guess does it say who called the police on who? The article I got said, if it don't, the wife. The wife called the police on her damn husband.
Good night.
You understand?
Whoa.
She called the police on her husband. Okay? When this man, here he is, now, by right, if we was in the kingdom, he could have called me. I would have handled that business for him.
Right.
But I would love to be the executioner in that case. You know what I'm saying? I'd love to be the executioner because that is something real sick, man. And we got a huge problem with that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like brothers in the world, these goddamn preachers, they love sleeping with other men's wives.
Right.
Do you know how many brothers would be alive today if that thing would not have happened? I know a whole bunch of cats, man.
Right.
And they got whooped, and they got killed by something, man. I sat right before my very eyes, man. Several of my goddamn family members could have got killed. You know what I'm saying? Because it was about to go down. One, matter of fact, it was two, my cousin and one of my partners, they sleeping with the same chick. Somehow, she got got back to somebody who said whatever, and then it goes down. Man, my cousin whooped the hell out of my partner. You know what I'm saying? Then everybody started drawing guns, and it was finna go down right there, man. Over some old filthy broad.
Right.
You know? Over a filthy broad that's sleeping with more than one man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And here this trick is sleeping with this pastor, and then her called the police on her husband. You know what I mean? When by right, you and that preacher was supposed to be gone.
That's right.
Y'all supposed to be gone. He could in the kingdom, he could have blew them away right there in that house. They was already naked.
Right.
And that would have been justified right there. You know what I'm saying? He could have did that himself. And the priest would have came in, wrap him up and get him out of here. You know what I'm saying? Sheets and drop him in the shower.
That's right.
That's what would have happened. It wouldn't even been no investigation. He wouldn't have had to go in cuffs. He had to answer nothing. You know, hey brother, I'm sorry, man, that you witnessed this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry your wife did you like that. You know, Lord will you find another one that won't.
Man.
And knowing that you got this kind of reputation now, the next woman sure enough ain't gonna turn around and cheat on you. You know what I'm saying? Because they know you'll blow them up with the head off. They ain't playing with you.
Damn right.
You know. But yeah, man, I mean, it's just disgusting how these pastors are. You know, and then here go the woman, like you cheating on your husband, and you call the police
Man.
to save the preacher, and then he's a big time author too. And guess what? The name of his most famous book is. You can't even. I'm gonna see if y'all can guess it. You see, I'm want you to guess what the name of this book could be.
I can't
It's a famous. Oh my God, this dude is famous for it. He sells out of it. You can't even keep him on the shelf. Every time you make something, they sell out. The name of this book that he is most famous for is "She Needs a Man."
Good night.
When dummy, she already has a man.
That's
Right.
right.
She got a man.
Dang.
You know, she been had a man. You
Yeah,
understand?
that's cold, right?
Yeah, that's cold, ain't it?
Yeah.
And you can just imagine how many times he didn't went around doing that.
Mhm.
You know, I'm pretty sure it was quite a bit. You know, but I mean, but the story was so disgusting, so ridiculous. And then he turned around and made, you know, went to church that following Sunday, of course, apologizing. You know, I've done you wrong. Telling the members I've done you wrong. You know, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna find a video too. I'm gonna play it too. I'll play it in the lecture. But he turned around and he said, the women in the church, oh, that's okay, God. Take your time. That's all right. That's okay. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
They saying this about his pastor.
Right.
You know, I'm just a man, and I couldn't control myself, and all this and all that. He's saying all this good stuff,
Yes.
and the members is falling for it. Boy, they ate it up. Go ahead, up.
Salaki, but I'm pretty sure she wasn't the only one.
No.
The reason half of them eating it up is probably because he's sleeping with them too, and he's really apologizing for it. All right, I'm sorry, y'all had to find out about this.
Yeah, he got
Right.
caught.
Right,
Y'all know I'm sleeping with y'all, but y'all ain't know I'm sleeping with her.
right. That's not why he was apologizing. He
Right,
wasn't apologizing because he got caught with that brother's woman.
right.
Like the other pastor, I think this one was in Detroit. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but the one that turned around and I believe he was in the military, the brother, and his wife was sleeping with the pastor so long, and he came home and found out about it. Called the pastor. He said, "I'm finna come whoop your ass." He said, "Cause I know you messing with my wife." And the pastor, they even got the text message and the communication that him and the woman was having back and forth. And he texted the woman and said, "Hey, we need to stop this. He found out. He know. You know what I'm saying? He know. You need to stop this. Like, you didn't know you wasn't even supposed to start that.
Right.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying about being a goddamn preacher? You wasn't even supposed to start that." And then when the guy confronted him, man, the pastor blew his brains out, man. You know what I'm saying? The pastor was so scared, such a bitch, to where he shot. That you supposed to take that one. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Throw your, what they call back in the day, throw your dukes up and go on and scrap that one out, because you messing with his wife.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But no, but he was scared, he was terrified, and he turned around and guess what? That pastor still preaching. Blew that man's damn brains out, and that pastor is still preaching, man. When the pastor was the one that was in the wrong to begin with. You know, and that's why it's important for us to do this work and for Christ to return, because you see he on his way. We in the last day. You know what I'm saying? And get the hell up out of this place. This place is evil.
That's right.
Wicked, disgusting, it's all get out. You know, every evil thing goes on here in America, man. And then what's so crazy is the government, the cops, and everybody supports it. You could turn around and catch your wife cheating, you know what they tell you? Man, hey, that's her body. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's her body. She can do that if she want. You can catch somebody sleeping with your woman, hey man, nothing you can do about it. You know? Nothing you can do about it. Just divorce her. Just leave her
Man
alone.
up.
Yeah, he tell you to man up.
Yeah.
You the one getting played.
What did you do?
It's always that. You know?
Right.
But like I said, man, for in the kingdom, oh no, ain't gonna be none of that.
Damn right.
And thank God for it, man, because the world would be a much better place, man, if our people would stop doing that.
Right.
You know, love your goddamn brother enough to leave his one. That's a law. You ain't supposed to covet his wife, his house, his ox, his ass, none of his belongings. You understand? That's what that is. You ain't supposed to covet your brother's nothing. You ain't supposed to want what he got so bad. Miss Parker.
Right.
You understand? Like Miss Johnson, stay down the street, ain't got no man. Like she ain't fine too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You turn around with Miss Parker and wait till Mr. Parker at work try to slide up in there.
Yeah, boy.
You know? And what the preacher come in there to do, why do you think they used the preacher in that movie?
Yeah.
Because like what you just said, Kabal, it's so many articles on this. I can't even find it. You understand?
Right.
So many.
There's so many articles about that. And they used the preacher. And what the wife come out talking about something, oh baby, we was just praying. We was
Yeah.
just praying. Yeah, y'all was holding hands. Y'all, you was probably laying hands on you. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. And what that pastor do? Flee naked?
Damn
You know
right.
what I'm saying? With Bernie Mac. Bernie
Yeah.
Mac did that, you know? Flee naked. Knowing you wasn't supposed to be doing that, no way.
Right.
Yeah.
You know? So like I said, man, that's why, you know, that's why the Lord is coming for the preachers now. They got to answer for the stuff they've been doing. That's why they all so scared. That's why they all ran and hiding behind their computers now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they gonna have to confront them, have to see nobody, possibly get that COVID-19 and leave her.
That's
like
right.
what a lot of them preachers is doing. You know what I'm saying? Them preachers, it's time for them to start answering for the stuff that they've been doing.
Damn right.
Lord is judging them, man.
Right.
That's why a lot of them. There was another pastor just died from COVID-19.
Damn right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Oh, it's a whole bunch of them.
Bunch of
Okay.
them.
Yeah.
So like, and right before all this stuff started happening, they was already having conferences on how to deal with when your members running the Israelites because they was scared of losing members that
Right.
way.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, the NFL do it. The NFL bringing people in to try to teach them. Okay, well, if the players run into an Israelite, this is what you need to prep the chaplains on,
Right.
because they're not going to know how to handle this
Right.
because they don't know the Bible. Basically, is what they admit.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
you don't know the Bible because all we doing is teaching the Bible.
That's
We've been
right.
teaching the same thing since 1969. So if you gotta prep somebody, then that means you ain't taught them nothing out the book.
Yeah. Right.
That's right.
Not at all.
You gotta type. You just now teaching these pastors, and these pastors are paying thousands of dollars, flying around the country to go to these conferences to learn how to deal with Israelites because they losing members.
Absolutely.
Like even the fake Israelite groups is grabbing them. I was watching this one interview of the Purple Group. One of the dudes in that group is T.D. Jakes' deacon.
Good night.
Like, they are snapped. Like
Dang.
they are shaking in their boots. And then this virus came around. They don't know what. That's why they ran first. They was already scared before it hit.
Right. Oh, you know. You already know it. And definitely they wasn't scared of that purple.
Nah, they was scared.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They
That
scared
ain't
of
nothing but Christianity versus Christianity.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I mean they look stupid, sound stupid, and are stupid, man, trying to debate Christian pastors when you are one. You just an Israelite Christian pastor. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's all they are, for real. But you know, where it all started at,
Right.
I
Right.
had to get down with it. You know, I thought about what's that Marvin Gaye song? It's nothing like the real thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ain't nothing like this real thing, man. I could just only imagine what it would be like being in purple. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never worn purple a day in my life, and to turn around and put it on a big purple cape. You know what I mean? And with purple gold fringes around the bottom of my sheep T-shirt, and out here faking it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, man, all the issues that they got in their group.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what got me is how they turned around and tried to blame us for their mess. When they, you know, one of their members had sex with a transsexual, they tried to blame us. When one of their ex-members left their group and said that Nathan was sending them pictures of his rod, they blamed us.
Mm-hmm.
They said we put him up to doing it. Like we ain't got nothing to do with that guy. He's not even in our group.
Right.
Right.
You didn't even leave your group and come to our group.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can see if you said that. You know, if that happened, you know, you could be kind of close. But no, that dude is not. He went and started his own group.
Right.
You know, and exposed you and said, hey, this is why I left. This is what he sent me. You know, and I ran too. You understand? I couldn't imagine myself. Ain't none of my brothers did nothing funny to me. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I
right.
ain't gotta worry about that. Ain't none of them touch my children. You know, like what GMS talking about, you can have sex with a 10-year-old once she comes to her period. My brothers ain't sick like that.
Right.
They ain't thinking about no girl. They got whole grown women, and they're much more fun. They're more fun than a child. You know, my kids, I do them like this, throw them with the weed. They're like, hey, daddy. And I let them go run, you know, the house. I don't think about doing anything sexual to no children, you know. But those guys do, those groups do, you know. And it's something wrong with all of them off.
That's right.
All of them off. And when I dug into each group and the stuff that they was teaching, they all off. It was one, I think it was on the House of David. I think it was, where they was teaching that oral sex was not a sin, right? Now it's not, but the way they was teaching it is. They were saying sex is penetration of the vagina. So I guess you penetrating the woman's mouth is not sex to them. So they said oral sex, and the sister there told me that she left that group. And I said, didn't you see what they was doing?
Yeah,
and she said, what? I said, they was setting you up for that head. Like, you know what I'm saying? They want me calling you and saying, hey, I need to see you. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, damn, I didn't even think of it. Like, I said, I know you did. And guess what? They know you did.
right.
You see what I'm saying? And they teaching you that you could just give. I said, that don't even make sense. I asked her, I said, sis, because as a matter of fact, I was on my way to camp up in Indianapolis. I said, sis, make some sense for this, this for me. I said, now I'm on my way to my brother's house, right? I said, so if I was to go in his bedroom, I got his woman in there, and he catch me, he gonna, oh shoot, I'm sorry, and shut the door. You know what I'm saying? Or is he gonna want to kill me?
Right.
She said, well, I understand that, but this was, I said, sis, that's a whole lot. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
You can't be no married woman and do nothing with no other man.
Mm-hmm.
That's
You
right.
can't, be a man and want another man's woman in no type of way. You
That's
can't
right.
She's off limits. She's someone else's property. You know, in the same way, like men don't want other men riding their cars, they don't want no other man riding their women either.
Right.
Right.
You understand? Because it's something about that car seat, you know what I'm saying, in that door, when you turn around, if you get back in there, you push it back too far, or it's up too close, the mirroring move, the side, you know what I'm saying? It's all off. There's something wrong with that. When somebody else done got in your car and started driving.
That's right.
You know, your brakes is going to the floor, squeaking and all, you know what I'm saying? The car just don't drive the same when somebody else drives.
Right.
Now, if somebody else drive your woman, it sure enough ain't the same either.
That's right.
You can tell. It's something about that woman, man, where now she's moving different.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? She's acting different.
Mm-hmm.
She don't want you to touch her. You touch her. It's like this. You know what I'm saying? She moving her arm and her body, so you can't. That's because that's spiritual.
That's right.
You know? And like I said, I totally understand why, you know what I'm saying, you're not supposed to sleep with other men's wives. Number one, it's a law. And then two, how I would feel. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I would be, I'm talking about devastated, boy, if somebody get up in something of mine. You know? And brothers need to start thinking about that. They need to think about that, man. So we can stop having, we can get these preachers out the way. What's it, old Jermaine, what's his name, Johnson? You understand, Pastor Jermaine, that sleeping with other men's wives? Man, we can really do something. We can really fix the black community if we get these preachers out the way. And the Lord has got them out the way. Now all we gotta do is get back at camp once this COVID-19 blow over.
Damn right.
And we back at camp, and we out there teaching the truth. I'm telling you, we blazing the preachers.
That's right.
Damn right.
We blazing on them pastors.
I can't wait.
And I can't wait. Yep. But that's it on that one. I just wanted to bring that one out, man.
Damn right.
You know.
What y'all was just talking about so heavy. I'm pull this last scripture, then we're gonna get out of here.
Okay.
Matthew chapter 7, verse 15.
Okay. Matthew chapter 7, verse 15. Beware of false prophets.
Beware of what?
False prophets,
Go ahead.
which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves.
They are what?
Ravening wolves.
Ravening wolves, looking to devour, destroy you, to rape you, to take advantage of you. This is exactly what these pimps in the pulpit are. You know what I'm saying? These Christian pastors set up by the oppressor, who is the devil the Bible speaks of. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Prophesies all throughout this Bible as being dirty, devious dogs. That's exactly what they are. And with that, I'm going to end the class. Shalom, Israel.